What's up, everybody? It's GamesPlayed here, and I'm back with episode 3 in our Minecraft Desert Survival series. As always, if you're enjoying the series, consider liking and subscribing. It's free, and it means a lot to me, and you can always unsubscribe later if you want to. But you won't, I promise. In the last episode, we ventured into the Nether finally, and we're able to get wood. It was actually pretty easy, so we got a good Nether spawn, a forest close to there. It's nice change of pace from the rough nethers we've had in my past series. And then we spent a whole lot of time, I know, trading with these guys, trying to get some emeralds, and I'm trying to get my librarians to have the books I want. We got Mending, we got Fortune 3. I still want to make a librarian that has Unbreaking 3. And that's where we'll begin off today's episode. At the very beginning here, I spent quite a long time breaking lecterns over and over again because I really want Unbreaking 3. I want it to be easy to get my main enchants on every piece of gear going forward. But it just wasn't in the cards, so after a while of trying, I gave up for now. We'll come back and try more, I promise, but I gave up for at least temporary. I was going insane, and I needed to do something else, so I think we're going to go work on making our mine. And so we mined for a minute. I wasn't planning on doing it too long. I was just going to use this one iron pick and get us started going down towards Y-58. We're like at Y-80 or something crazy. So, yeah, we're up really high. It's going to take a while, but I'm just going to do it in small sessions because this part is really boring. The strip mine at least has the excitement of coming across diamonds here and there. But anyway, we're going to head to the overworld and do some more exploring of our surrounding area. And so I headed off, and I went in one little cave, got a little coal, nothing really important. But then I saw this netherite. Well, actually, I saw the magma block from a distance. It's actually really close to our base. It's been buried here the whole time, but this is a ruined nether portal that is just buried in sand. Let's see what we get out of it. And we're about to finally open the chest, and we got some gold and iron nuggets and golden apple. This is actually really good because the whole reason I wanted to go exploring is hoping to find a cave with some easy iron to get. We need iron to build an anvil to put those enchants on our pick. When we do get down, I would like to have that Fortune 3 so that we are able to get more diamonds quicker. And to do that, I need an anvil. And no, we're not going to go down that hole. That is just way too far down. And so I just continued my journey. I was checking little caves, looking for iron. Found a few deep holes. We might come back and check some of these out later. But for now, I'm just really looking for easy to get stuff. And I kept going through this gully, and it started becoming more mountainy again, which I didn't like. I was really trying to find a flat desert, you know, where you can see off really far in the distance. I could turn up my render distance, and I ended up going in a cave and popping out on the other side of this little mountain, and there's a village. So yeah, maybe we'll find something useful here. At the very least, I don't care about this village. If they have a golem, I can kill him and get his iron. So of course we're going to take these villagers for all they're worth, and there's a blacksmith here, and I got a little bit of gold, and I'm going to steal that, I forget what it's called, like grindstone maybe? I can't remember. Anyway, we found some food, some emeralds, and another chest. This village actually ended up having 3 different forges. Here's the second with obsidian, a little bit of iron armor. Would have been helpful early game, but, you know, they have a ton of hay, just like every other desert village, but they're living rich compared to some of these people. And I actually missed, you could see it for a second, there was another forge to the right. I missed going back to it. I do go back to it in a little bit, but first I collect obviously all this hay up because we want to leave them with nothing here. And after I thought I'd got nearly everything out of the village, I decided to go just a little bit further past the village as it looked like it was kind of flat out this direction. I was going to see if I could get a view and see like a temple out in the distance or, you know, something. And I just kept going. And as we started to hop down this little hill and started to see more mountains, what did we find? A huge river, lake, something. This is really big and really deep. It's like more like a quarry than anything. But anyway, I'm sure you guys see around the edges are sugarcane and paper. We can trade with the librarians for emeralds. We can make books. I know the leather we don't have a source of other than trading with piglins, but we can get it. So anyway, I'm going to make this little tower of netherrack here, I should say, not netherite. I wish it was netherite. We're going to make a little tower of netherrack here, and we're going to run down and get a little bit of this a little bit of this sugar cane. I'm not too worried about collecting all of it. Sugar cane multiplies pretty quick. And we are going to start a farm near our base. Alright guys, we'll definitely come back here at some point and keep exploring. Probably bring a boat, maybe check out the river. This isn't too far from my house, but we're going to make a run back to the village. There are a lot of mobs starting to spawn out here. You see there's 3 creepers on our left, another one on our right. Yeah, it's getting to be a little bit of a sketchy situation out here in the desert. So anyway, we're going to go back to the village, and I'm going to make sure I didn't miss anything, and then we're going to try and make it back home. And as I was walking by, I saw this big lug and thought, you know what? The most important thing I came out for was iron. So let's kill their iron golem. And me being a little bit of a noob thought, well, I'm just going to do my tower right here. He's not smart enough to come around. Turns out he's smarter than I thought, and he killed me. Yeah. And now we're in a little bit of panic mode because we want to get all the way over there before our stuff despawns. Honestly, don't even know if iron golems stay aggressive after you hit him, or if he'll just be chill with me walking back into the village. But as you see, we're greeted by tons of mobs. This is what makes the desert difficult. There's just spiders, there's skeletons. We're getting shot at from every which direction. But we have one goal, and it's to run straight through this gully all the way to that village. We're not stopping for anything. We want our stuff back. Yeah, and as you guys see, there's a lot of monsters out here. Some areas have less than others. Seems like they like to spawn near my house and near the villages. But anyway, it's not too far. We're coming up on the village now. My only worry is if the iron golem is still aggressive. But I didn't even see him around, to be honest. I was more worried about the creepers because I'd ran all the way here and used up all of my food energy. So my guy was starving, and I couldn't stop. I couldn't sprint. Yeah, I was stuck in a hard place there. And then I couldn't pick up all my stuff until I equipped my gear. Yeah, it was a little bit of a mess, but we got all our stuff back. We got the sugar cane, we got our gear, we got our iron. At this point, I think I'm just going to try and get back to my house. And as I was leaving, I saw the forge I missed and realized I needed to pop over there real quick. And I forgot to mention this earlier, but there was a diamond and saplings in one of the earlier forges, and there were more saplings in this. We have enough trees where we can start a little tree farm right in front of our house too. It'll be helpful to stop us from having to go to the nether all the time. I know the nether is probably quicker right now to have those big, 4-stack trees or whatever they're called, them thick ones. But eventually we can have our own little tree farm. So as soon as we got back to the house, I dug a couple of trenches, filled them with water, and we are going to build a sugarcane farm. This is just the start of it. As it doubles and gets bigger, we'll start adding rows of water to make this thing a bit bigger. So I started a tree farm, and I thought the best way was going to be to do the little 4-stack trees. It turns out you get less saplings this way, so I actually switched this around later on in the episode. I'll show you when we get there. But anyway, I'm just going to place a bunch of dirt around, and we're going to get some trees planted. And this is when I found out that the leaves kind of seem to decrease when you do 4 of them. They kind of just grow up into the leaves, and you don't really, you get a few more than like a single tree or even 2 trees, but you get a lot more if you have a bunch of single trees with oak, I guess. So what we're going to probably do is switch this around later. I realized it right here, and I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead, and I need an axe. I'm going to cut these down, and we're going to start doing some single dirt. Much better. Now we got us a nice little tree farm out here. And with every tree, it'll make a bunch more babies. And we'll have maybe we'll surround ourselves with a forest eventually. Like all the way around the temple. That'd be pretty cool. And easy to spot from a distance too. And the sugarcane had grown a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and make this just a bit bigger. And I'd never left any torches down here. So there was a creeper in our mine going down. I think the next play is to dig down all the way to Y-58. And start looking for diamonds. We need a lot more diamonds, and we actually still need a little more iron. Hopefully we find it down here at the bottom. So we mined down. We ended up running into water, having to kind of do a 180 with our tunnel a little bit and go the opposite direction. But eventually we're pretty low. We're like Y-30 right here, or Y-20. And as you see, we got a cave full of creepers. I don't know how big this cave is, but we need a safe way down. I think I'm going to run back up to the top and get some sand that I can just drop down and make us a staircase down. I don't want to risk taking a bunch of fall damage and then being surrounded by mobs and not being able to do anything. And I made my staircase of sand, dropping it on the zombies, of course. They did not like it and tend to run away. I thought it was pretty funny, though. So I started just running around throwing some torches down in the immediate area by my staircase. This cave, you just saw it, is monstrous. It goes off in every which direction and is humongous. Definitely something we're going to want to explore more later. But I just want to stop monsters from spawning right near my staircase. So we're going to get these torches down, kill anything that gets in our way, and then we'll kind of take a better look around. And it's a little difficult to see, but there is a mine shaft back over here in the middle. This is kind of floating in the air a bit. And there were a ton of monsters here, so I didn't want to mess with them. I was almost out of torches. We're definitely going to come back and explore this thing. I just didn't want to get lost in a maze of mine shafts right this second. And then I saw over there to the right, behind the lava, there is a single diamond. I was scoping out to make sure no mobs were going to mess with me and kill me. But over there to the right is a diamond on that ledge. We're going to go and get that. And I actually jump over there in just a second and I mine it. Not thinking that I don't have Fortune 3 yet and I should have waited to get it. But as I turn around, in just a second after I break this one, I turn around and see that there is another vein of diamonds. I was checking there and make sure there weren't any more. And so I was like, oh yeah, more diamonds. I'm going to run over there and get them. So I started to run over there. And I break the one diamond, which was also unfortunate. And then I thought, oh, wait, I need to come back with fortune. I had planned this out, but I just need a couple pieces of iron and I can easily get fortune on my pickaxe, my diamond pickaxe. So we need to go do that now. So I went up to the top and started making my iron blocks. And then I realized in just a few minutes that it takes 3 iron blocks. I thought it took 2 only. So yeah. And I have enough iron to make the 3rd iron block, but not enough to make the anvil. So we're going to have to go get some more iron somewhere. Yeah, this is when I realized everything's not right. So I dropped back in to get some more emeralds for sticks. I don't know what he's thinking. I wish I could go pick up sticks and get emeralds for it. That would be pretty sweet. I then went back to breaking lecterns, hoping for Unbreaking 3 once more. And for about 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, I don't know, something like that. I kept doing it and I did not get it again. So I took a break once more. I got Unbreaking 1, Unbreaking 1, Unbreaking 2, and Unbreaking 2 during this 10-minute session, but never Unbreaking 3. Yeah, that was a bit of a disappointment. But anyway, we're going to go do something else and take a break from this for a minute. So I ran outside and you see our tree farm is starting to come together. We're getting trees popping up all over the place. Our sugarcane is growing. We're going to go ahead and expand our sugarcane farm, or at least finish planting the area we have. And then I spent the whole next day. I had to go to sleep as I started to get attacked by monsters after the sugarcane. And came back out. I'm going to chop down all of these oak trees, stay out here and collect all the saplings that fall. And we're going to replant all of this. So let's see how fast we can do it. Wow, look at us go. We're just a tree chopping machine. And this actually takes a long time. Once we get enough saplings, we'll definitely go back to planting them like in the little 4 stacks so they grow up quicker. This just takes forever to individually cut and just get like 4 or 5 logs. And then I have to wait even longer for all the leaves to fall and run around all over the place and pick them up. I'll probably honestly make a better tree farm that is just one big flat area at some point once I have like an efficiency shovel with mending and I don't have to worry about it breaking. I can just go flatten out an area in no time. But we'll get to that later. For right now, we now have a mini forest right in front of our house that will start growing soon. And just to give you a better view of how many trees I'm talking about, we have like 35, 40 trees out here and we're about to plant 15 more because, yeah, just because I can. So we're going to expand this. Maybe eventually we will surround our temple with a forest. So back to our original problem. We need a little more iron. So I came down to our cave hoping to just spot some. And I did. There's a creeper up there waiting to drop on top of me. I know what he's thinking. But there's some iron. We're going to go tower up there real quick and grab this. And then we can go make our anvil in just a second. But of course we had to stop in and say hi to our villagers and try and get Unbreaking 3 once more. We're about to make this thing and I'd really like it. But, you know, we don't get it, obviously. Yeah. And when that started to annoy me, I went back out to expand my sugarcane farm more. We're actually going to run out of space here, and I think we will expand it in the future, definitely, but for now, we'll leave it like this. We got a ton of sugarcane, and there's a creeper trying to ruin my farm. I'm not going to let him, though. I'm going to run away and take him out. And after all the side quests are completed, we finally have an anvil. It was quite a journey to get here, folks, but you know, it's an amazing feeling. We have an anvil. I hope it doesn't break in one strike. That would suck. But anyway, we are going to get our pick real quick, and then we are going to throw Mending, Fortune 3, and we even have a book for Efficiency 3. We're just going to throw that on that. And since I am the king of being distracted, I decided to make my enchanting table before enchanting my pick, just to see if it had like Efficiency 4 or Unbreaking 3 as a possibility. Maybe I would try and get experience. I don't know. It'd take forever to get to level 30. I don't really know what I was thinking, but I made an enchanting table, and I put it down, and I surrounded it with books. And I even got Efficiency 4 as the enchant, but I started thinking about it, and level 17 would take such a long time to get to level 30 without a farm. I don't have enough stone or wood or anything at this current point to make a farm. Not on me. I'd have to go grind to get that. So I think that's going to wait. I'm just going to make my Fortune 3 Mending Efficiency 3 pickaxe, and we can always upgrade it later to Efficiency 4 if we get another pickaxe with Efficiency, or Efficiency 5. That'd be even better. And the moment has finally come. With all of the little distractions out of the way, we are now finally enchanting our pick. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really enjoying the series. In the next episode, we are going to go mining for some diamonds, of course, and hopefully we get Unbreaking 3 at some point. We'll try and do that a little bit here and there. And we're also going to go back to the Nether for both probably some wood, and we really need to locate another fortress. It'll be really interesting. See you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe. Have a good day.